All right. Sorry, I was trying to make sure that the list was all up. I don't think I missed anybody. And the list only looks long because everybody got 17 different words in their name right now. So it looks like a lot of people, but we haven't hit, normally I do 10. We haven't hit 10 yet. I don't think. I don't think that's 10. All right. Are you on there? Hold on. Did you just purchase? Give me a second. Ah, you did. Hold on. There we go. Oops. Let me see. All righty. Let me go back to Pisces Girl. Pisces Girl has 2 questions. Let's start you over. All right, Pisces Girl. Is there any future with the Cancer? I was going to do pre-workout. I decided to do my coffee, my protein coffee instead. Okay, protein coffee instead. But I was going to do the protein. I was going to do the pre-workout. Is there a future between Cancer and I? I feel like my ring is, Okay, Shay. All right, somebody just got the last one, so we are officially sold out. Oh, okay. I can't remember what, I don't want to say your name out loud. I can't remember what your online name is, so I won't say your name out loud. I feel like, okay, Pisces Girl. This is what I will say. I feel as though, actually, I want to see who this is. Give me just a second. What I will say is this right now, if you guys attempted to have a future, it's going to go into the same thing. There is no change because I feel like there hasn't been enough growth that has happened. You have Temperance in the reverse, the Knight of Wands, and then the Wheel of Fortune. So it's really indicating like almost rushing into something, not taking your time, not learning the lessons, and read the repeat of a lesson all over again. Somebody is in mourning and grief, feels a loss. I'm trying to see who this is in particular. So give me just a second. Oh, shit. That's kind of your second question. I'll merge the two together. Let's see. Lisa, somebody, I can't. I cannot. I can't. All right. Not wanting the challenges. And then let's see. Feeling imbalanced. And you're saying it's been rough for you. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like it's been rough for the both of you, to be honest. Pisces girl, I feel like both of you have been in mourning because you're showing up as like trying to avoid the drama, trying to avoid how this feels. Just trying to remain calm, but there is something that's brewing. While Cancer, on the other hand, has felt all out of whack. And actually, I feel like it's interesting because we did come out with the Temperance in the reverse. We did come out with the Knight of Wands. This is a very impatient and rushing in energy. This is her energy. This is the Cancer's energy, is wanting to come in, no longer wanting to wait, no longer wanting that distance, feeling a very huge imbalance between, within herself. Give me more on if they'll have a future together. What is the probability of that? I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't want to say no. The best thing that I can say is not right now. Only because what shows right now, and let's just say the close energy that we have at this time, what shows right now and that close energy that we have at this time might not be the same energy in the next few months. What I will say is, it's a very hard, the Cancer is having a very hard time with trusting, but also is having a very hard time of letting you go. So even if you two are not in communication, or let's just say the Cancer was like, if you guys were in communication, the Cancer's rude to you, just understand that she's having a hard time. You got 9 of Wands here, you got the 10 of Cups in the reverse. That guard is up. And this is kind of showing that same energy for the future as well. But so much of her energy is very impulsive, because even with this, I split the deck again and asked the question again. I have Knight of Swords in the reverse. It's, yes, not like stopping communication, but this Knight is very impulsive. This Knight, if it's the right energies that are mixed, will reach out, will say something. And getting you off of her mind, getting you off of like the whole burden is very difficult. She's struggling too. Just know she's struggling too. So to answer your question straight out, for the first one anyway, just, going back to the first one, I can't say yes, but I cannot say no. What I can say is currently, and let's just say going in a few months out, I feel like it's going to be a struggle for her, because it is hard for her right now, but there's always that very small possibility of free will completely changing that. That's the beauty of free will, is that it can completely change that. And the fact that it is killing her for you guys to not speak can also be a driver to her communicating. So just know she hasn't let you go. Okay? She has not let you go. All right. Shay, you is up. You're up. Let's see. Give me a second. All righty. Okay. Shay, where you at? This the first one. This the first one. Good morning, Green-Eyed Bevel. You can always participate. You ain't got to buy nothing. You can be in the chat. A lot of people just be in the chat talking and being silly. Woo, woo. Okay. He got a lot to say. Let's start you up. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. You know what? This what happened. This what happened when you and look, bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. This what happened when you don't want to act right, when you want to be solo and not have trust in people or yourself. He got some major sad bitch energy right here. You got that 5 of Cups there with that 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. He's definitely mourning. He's definitely grieving, losing. That's what he feels like. He feels like he's lost. He's lost out on something that he was building towards, and he's not building towards it anymore. Hold on. I gotta boop. I need to put my shit on do not disturb because I'm trying to get calls and shit. Give me some more. He feels like you were the one. And he's regretting this shit too. 10 of Pentacles with the 7 of Swords in the reverse. You were the one. There's a lot of regret that's here. He didn't move the way that he needed to move. Ooh, okay. So to answer your question, he is very much watching your shit. He's giving you a lot of attention. There's a lot of focus that's going towards you, so much so that I feel like his restlessness is starting to make you feel restless. So you may start, if you haven't already, you may start to feel restless because his energy is so strong. It's coming on over to you. I got a 6 of Wands here with the 4 of Swords. I don't know if you be posting stuff looking happy or looking good or whatever, but it's I don't know. It's something like I'm missing out. I'm missing out on the oop, yep, look at this shit. Look at this shit. The Devil at the bottom of the deck. He's getting to obsession. He's getting to obsession. Obsessing about you, being stuck on you. What else? Alex, he's obsessed. Yes, Green Eye. Yes, please, Lorder. We need the Lorder. Yes. Yep. What else do you feel? It's a burden to him. Oh shit. You know what song just came to my head as soon as I pulled these cards out? One More Chance by Biggie Smalls. 10 of Wands, Judgment. Bottom of the deck is him. 9 of Wands. I think it's going to weigh so heavily on him. He's going to be called to try to come back. He won't even be able to help himself. Girl. This, look, partied it again. I got the King of Wands. I feel like he's going to take action. He's going to let it fester up so much that he's going to take action. He just wants a little taste, just a little bit of taste. Just a little taste. Oh, let me add I don't want to say your name out loud because I can't remember how you got your shit. Yes. Okay. Rich M. Shit. I thought so, but then I was like, nah. Okay, here we go. We got to add Rich to it. I knew. All right. Captain Save-A-Ho. Oh Lord. Come on. Don't start doing that retrograde shit. Okay. Captain Save-A-Ho, if you could please come up to the podium. Captain Save-A-Ho, come up to the podium. Thank you. I know that's right, Shay. I know that's right. All right. What good is coming in love for Captain Save-A-Ho? Too busy saving hoes. Let's see. Hey, Marion. Oh, look at that. Hold on. I almost said your real screen name. Hold on, Captain Save-A-Ho. Look at how we start off. The Lover's card. Let's see. Hold on. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Okay, so but is there love coming in? Like, what is that? Like, what's happening? What is good in love? Okay. I feel like you got okay. Wait, is this past energy or will this be the future? Upright is past, reverse is future. Past. All right. Right now it's talking about your past, kind of taking a step back from love, making a decision to take a step back from love based on, just not really being able to trust people. And so like anything that was coming in, you kind of just blocked it out. Anybody that tried to come in, you blocked out. Okay? It's building up. It loves to give a build up. My cards are dramatic. Okay? So what's coming in? What's coming in? That's good. Okay, caution. You're cautious. Oh, you're cautious because something that you manifested in love is coming in. What's this 5 of Wands here? Give me a second. You're about to hit Dove. You're about to hit a point where if love was challenging before, it's becoming like that cycle is coming to an end. So you have the 5 of Wands here followed by the 10 of Swords. Like any dramatic type of love, any type of issues with love, challenges with love, that is now closing out. You've closed out a cycle. So there's a new cycle that's starting, and it is something that you've manifested. Now, what I will say is this as well. If you have not manifested anything, go do that. You a Sag. And I've said this too many times. Sagittarius, top tier manifestors. Utilize that. Utilize that ability. But right now, what I see coming in, you have the Fool card in reverse, you got the Magician. It looks like there's a very strong possibility that something that you manifested is coming in, and you're going to be a little bit cautious about it. Probably because it's something that you manifested and because you're a skeptic. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this. Yes, Irene. Pisces and Sag are heavily, like, they're so supported when it comes to manifesting the things that they want. You know, Jupiter being y'all's boo thing planet, of course. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Okay, I don't know when this shit happens. It might be Gemini season because we do have 2 Gemini cards, but it could also, I mean, well, we're in Aries season right now. It could be an Aries. It could be a Gemini, you know, sister sign. What I will say is this: you're cautious whenever this person comes in because they're a 10. Shawty, you a 10. They're a 10 of Pentacles. Alex is like, wait, is this yeah, they're a 10 of Pentacles. Six of Wands, Knight of Wands. They pay you a lot of attention. There's a lot of wand action involved in this too. You're gonna be cautious as hell. Ooh, you're gonna be cautious as hell. Ooh. I wish I knew when this would fucking happen. You got the devil here with the Page of Cups. I think it's gonna be a lot of smush going on. You're gonna be surprised. You're gonna be very surprised by this person that comes in. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? It's time, god damn it. It is time. I just don't know when. I just don't know when. I wish that I was a time lord and I could tell y'all, oh, it's gonna happen at this time. What I will say is I am glad to see that the closeout of having issues in love, that's coming to, you know, that's coming to a close. It's coming to an end. That cycle is done. Who do I have on here? Oh, okay. Making sure that it's in line correctly. All right, Jasmine. You're up. Man, do you, Professor, I wish that I had the lotto numbers. I wish. I never win the lottery. Not even the not $5, not $1, nothing. I never win. I feel like spirit is like, that's not how you're supposed to get your money. So we're not gonna give you nothing on that. No intuitive hits. That's fine. All right, we're gonna do A or B. B. Man, I never win anything. That's why I don't even play like that. I'm not somebody to gamble with because we gonna lose. Creating an Etsy store. Becoming a seller. Ow. Okay. Which is going to be her best option? What is going to be your best option? Damn it, I took too many cards. Okay. Jasmine, second Etsy. I feel like okay. Second Etsy, I feel like in some ways you may okay, I don't know what you've encountered before when it came to Etsy, but I feel like you're going to encounter some sort of lesson that you have to repeat, or some sort of cycle that is going to repeat. So, and the cycle could just very well be that it's whatever you're currently encountering with having the store that you currently have, that you'll encounter the same thing, that it won't really change. You'll just have, an additional one. You might even regret starting another one. You might even regret doing it again. It's like something comes out to where you're like, shit, I wish I would have did XYZ. Now, it could very well be that maybe you just feel like I wanted some sort of change or something different, and I didn't necessarily get the result that I wanted, because there's something that you're trying to avoid, or that you may try to avoid when it comes to the second Etsy store. However, when I'm looking at the Amazon, got you. When I'm looking at the Amazon, though, the Amazon is actually, nothing is going to be without challenges, right? You doing business for yourself, it's always going to have some sort of challenge that you come, or some sort of competition or whatever. But I have Ace of Pentacles that starts off already with the Amazon store. You have the Five of Wands and the Six of Cups. So it's like, even if you have challenges, you have support. You have some sort of support somewhere, whether it be something that you've learned in the past that you remember, that you recalled, or a person helped you. It's something within that realm. Like you're not just like left out in the cold. However, I feel also with the Amazon, it's like you'll stick it out, even though you're having to, of course, build it up, but you're sticking it out and it has more reward. The one thing that I noticed with the Etsy is it didn't necessarily give the type of reward that I was looking for. But you have the Six of Swords here in the reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You're going to stick it out. You're going to stick it out. You're going to try to keep working hard to get out of the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Yes, start it today, because you got 10 of Pentacles here as the outcome. So I feel like you would get more. It's a possibility of getting more on Amazon. Probably because there's more exposure. Everybody's on Amazon. People are on Etsy too, but I feel like everybody's on Amazon, So definitely, what's coming from here is that you'll have more success with putting putting the store on Amazon, being a seller on Amazon. Hell, I've thought myself about selling something on fucking Amazon. Exactly. Everybody goes to fucking Amazon for everything. So it would make sense. But like, I have an Etsy account, but I don't really go to Etsy. I look for everything on Amazon. Because I'm terrible about shopping on Instagram. So like, I'll see something on Instagram that's interesting to me, and I'll go to Amazon to see if it's there instead of buying it off of Instagram. So try it out. Try out Amazon. You might get a better return. You're welcome, Jasmine. Okay, because baby, I shop Amazon so much. I feel like Jeff owe me a dinner, something. He owe me something. Okay. I kept his company afloat. All right. Dove. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because I was about to say, somebody put her on timeout. Dove just looking to be in trouble. Okay, M. Turner, are you in here? M. Turner. She stay in trouble. Okay, I'm gonna do my best to get this out. Because it's hard to answer it in just one. We're gonna do. I'm just gonna okay. So love and career looking like, and then the rest of 2025. I'm gonna do an overview overall. You are not M. Turner. E. Charleston. FK is like, I'm M. Turner. I know who M. Turner is. Okay, what's the overview for the rest? Oh, you got an identity theft. That's right, Professor. That's true. Okay. When it comes to both your love and career for the outlook for the rest of 2025, I feel like you're going to have a lot of clarity in both sections, both love, both career. There's going to be a lot of clarity, a lot of stuff that you're able to leave behind. You're no longer feeling like you've lost something. I can't fucking remember our read. Son of a bitch. It's going to come to me. It's going to come to me. I can't remember. Damn it, I can't remember. It's like on the tip of my tongue, but I almost feel like I'm repeating myself. So if I am, I apologize. But I have King of Swords here, and I got the Five of Cups in the reverse. You're going to have a lot of clarity. Like things that once hurt won't hurt anymore. Things that you feel like you lost, you're not looking at that anymore as a loss, as an L. You're not taking it as an L. Like you have so much clarity and you're sitting in a place of authority in both love and career, and not saying like I'm telling people what to do, but you're standing firm. You're sitting up straight, you're standing tall, you're standing firm. Like you it, right? Oh man. You're getting second chances in things that you thought you had lost. That's the other thing too. You got Judgment with the 9 of Wands. Yeah. Okay. You have Judgment with the 9 of Wands here in the reverse. You're getting second chances where you're able to open yourself up. Now, I don't want to say that it's second chance with something from the past. I don't feel like it's that. I feel like it's like getting a second chance at love again. So then you're able to open up to trust somebody new. Something like that. Career. Give me career real quick. With something, okay. I don't know what this is in particular. I hate when it does this. I'm not supposed to tell you, but I'll tell you what I know. the energy that I see. When it comes to your career, there's something new that you're starting, but you're going to keep that under wraps. You're not telling anybody about this shit. Okay? So much so that shit, spirit won't even let me tell you what it is. The cards is telling me, shut your ass up. I got the Hermit. So it's something that's within you that sparks a fire, that starts your dedication and your drive. You got Ace of Wands here. You got the Queen of Wands. You're going to go get it. Whatever this thing is, you're about to go get it. And you're keeping it very secret, very hush hush. You got that Moon card at the bottom of the deck. As soon as I said, I don't know what this is, I look at the fucking bottom of the deck and it's the Moon. It's something that you're keeping it all the way down to the bottom of the ocean. But you're moving. And it's exciting to you. And it's growth. What is it? What's returning? Something's returning to you. Also in love, something's returning to you. You're going to ignore it. You don't want it. You don't want it, but something is returning to you. I feel like you're going to try to avoid it and not even like give it any attention. You're not going to give it any energy. Magician. What's Magician? What's the conflict? I feel in both career and love, you've manifested. So you're manifesting stuff, right? Because you got the tools that you need. Stuff is starting to, like, things are coming to fruition, so much so that you have so many options, it becomes a problem. The options become the problem. Having to figure out what you're wanting to do. Spoiled for choice, but it's good. You have a much better outcome for the rest of 2025. And it's a feeling of being able to really have, and remember, I said at the very beginning, the whole having authority over your life. Spoiled for choice, being able to do what you want to do. All right, victorious queen. I'm just supposed to answer. I'm not supposed to read it. Good. Okay. You're welcome. Okay, what about it? There's exposure of something that was causing a delay. Shit. I know you know what that means. There's exposure for something that was trying to stop the transition. Bottom of the deck is the confirmation of that Four of Cups, trying to stop that new cup from coming in. You got the Moon card here in the reverse. You got the Death card in the reverse. Something's being exposed. Give me more. Give me more. Oh my God. Okay. Moving away from the goddamn devil. Look at this shit. I love it. You got the devil here with the Six of Swords, moving away onto calmer waters. I think it's going to be lighter for you. I feel like that whole situation that happened, like you're no longer going to be underneath the devil's foot. Why? What's that? Yeah, but who's this? Who's the King of Cups? Ah, okay. King of Cups is helping you out with King of Pentacles in the reverse. You have somebody that's empathetic, that cares about what's going on, and the fact that, you know, something has been brought to light with that Page of Swords, no longer holding back. That there's a little situation. You know what? I almost wonder. I feel like the King of Cups is worried about how you are feeling mentally and emotionally. I don't know if they have said something to you in relation to that. I feel like the King of Cups is the new person and not the old one that you're getting away from. Oh, I love that. Sun card. Okay, number one, I don't do health. I don't do health. I'm going to say something in relation to it, though, because it's coming up and it's not like a big thing. What I will say is you will start to feel better health-wise. You got the Sun card here. You got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. You'll be able to settle in. You'll feel better. You'll feel lighter. You'll feel refreshed. Anything else? Ooh. And I feel like there may be fast progress, like hitting the ground running with the Eight of Wands. Anything else? There's still unfinished business with the lesson that needs to be learned in relation to the past situation. What is that? This has something to do with freeing your mind, not allowing, it could also be your health too, again. Not allowing yourself to self-sacrifice. Make sure that you don't self-sacrifice. You got the Eight of Swords in the reverse with the King of Swords in the reverse. Be very clear that, don't allow somebody to run you ragged. World card in the reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So also make sure that you're not a part of your own sabotage. But in your case, it would be more so of like running yourself down into the ground. Okay? Because you didn't speak up and earlier. I don't feel like anything too crazy is coming towards you though for that first month. I feel like it's more so of like closing out the doors that need to be closed out for the other shit. Okay. All right. Now, offline presence. You see any new love in my energy field? Okay. New love for offline presence. Is there new love? Describe if so. Is there new love for offline presence? I would say yes. You have a 3 of Pentacles here. It's going to be somebody who's not going to stand in their own way, and they're going to work towards building with you. You got that 3 of Pentacles there. You got the 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay. What else for the... Are you talking about the name offline presence, FK? Ooh, this person's going to bring healing to you. It's going to be a very healing relationship. I do feel like you have new love in your around you. Now, whether or not, I wish I could, I wish that I could tell y'all fucking timing. I really do. But you have the 3 of Swords in the reverse. So this is going to be somebody, this is going to be like a relationship that does heal. Well, offline presence is her real, there it is. I was about to say, that's her real screen name. No, I know you're not. I know you're not. Whoever this person is, they're coming in. Let me see. I don't think you know who this person is. I have Queen of Swords in the reverse. So it's not somebody that you are, what's the word I'm looking for? You don't have the knowledge of who this person is just yet. They are an offline presence. Give me more in relation to new love for her. Oh. Okay. Keep pouring into yourself, because this is something that you need to do in order for you guys to vibrate on the same frequency. Right, FK? For you guys to vibrate on the same frequency in order for you guys to come together. And then also when you are continuing to pour into yourself, less stress, less worry, you at some point you'll probably even not even care. Not saying that you don't care, but like, you know how you get to a point to where you don't think about love as much because you are just too busy loving on yourself. And then that's usually when it comes in, is when you're not even thinking about it. Not like that in a sense. You can still want it, but it's not like in the forefront. But you got Ace of Cups here in the reverse. You got the 9 of Swords in the reverse. Okay. I also feel like this person does bring forth the ability to be in the 9 of Swords in reverse, to where you really don't have to worry about anything. Give me more on what they're like. You got something. They could be a fire sign or have fire in their chart or be very like a fiery person. Once again, this is somebody that's unknown. So it is not somebody that you know. This is somebody completely new. They're nobody that you know. But I have the King of Wands here. What else? My eyes are drawn to that lion. So it might be a Leo or somebody who has Leo in their chart. Ooh. Ooh. I literally just fucking said they might be a Leo. And at the bottom of the deck is the Sun card. So they either got Leo in their chart or they are a sun sign Leo. But this is something that's going to be brand new. This is something that's going to feel good. Also, I don't think they're going to wait to establish something with you. I don't feel like it's somebody that you're going to have to like be waiting for them to do shit. They're very active. They're very determined, driven. They want a foundation. Whoever this person is, they want the same. I believe that you guys will want the same thing. What else? Ooh. What's the imbalance? There is a little bit of an imbalance. They might be impatient, but give me just a second. Okay. I honestly think this might be a fire sign, or they got fire heavy in their chart. They're a little bit dramatic. They're a little bit dramatic. And I actually think the imbalance may possibly be how okay. They put you on a pedestal. That can be good and bad. Because I mean, it can be good because you know that they're doing like, you know, but it can be bad if like they hold you to a standard because they put you on this pedestal, but they think you are the best thing since sliced bread. You're an empress to them. Once again, we got fire here again. So you got Sag. But it is somebody who's a little bit dramatic. Green eyed. I don't want to scare her. Yes. Yes, exactly. It could be bad, but I'm not. Look. 9 of Pentacles. Like I'm telling you, they feel like you're just like, you wow them. And they're dramatic. They might be a Leo. I'm not going to lie to you. Because then we got the World card here, and look what we got, the lion there. There has to be some sort of like flair to them, the dramatics. But this is something that's going to be completely new to you. Completely new to you. Okay? So you don't know who this person is yet. They're still in the dark, but they are in your energy for me to have been able to read them. Like the energy is there. Just continue to pour into yourself. The more you do, the more it will align. Okay? Oh, yeah, I know, green eyed. I know. Yep. All right. It's Vanessa. That one was a good one, offline presence. You're welcome. All right. Okay, let's see. With who? Hold on. Okay. What about Natalie? What you gonna do? Outcome? Okay. That's kind of literally that's what that said. I just did autumn cards for that. Vanessa. Chris Chris feels very Chris feels very invested in you. Chris feels very like there's an establishment, right? So Chris feels like I have a responsibility and it's stressing me out. It's stressing me out with like how this is, but I've invested and I am with this person, right? I am with this person. It's a lot of responsibility or it's becoming a burden because I'm very stressed out about what I need to do. Um and then with Natalie, the thing is he likes the attention. The attention is what he likes. The attention is what he's because he feels like he feels like he controls that. He controls the attention that's coming in, but he also knows that it creates drama. Do I feel like he will stop? Eventually, but it's not going to be something that's quick. And I got that twice. Short, let me get this. Short answer. Yes, over time. Yes, over time. It's not going to be just a straight up cutoff. No, I don't think that that's going to happen. But what I will say is this, because you got that temperance there. Temperance is time. It's allowing things to cool down. I almost feel as though he's going to let it dwindle slowly, not like a complete cutoff. That's not the vibe that I get. I get a dwindling. But you got the hangman here. You got the 7 of Pentacles. It's like, hanging around because he put all of this work and investment into it, but then realizing that he does need to cut it off and making the decision to cut it off. I just don't think it's going to be quick. I feel like he might tell you, yeah, I cut it off and, we're not talking anymore. But I do also feel like he will still be talking. Like it's going to be a slow decline, not a quick one. I feel like he is too, I almost want to say addicted to the attention. It's like he's become accustomed to it. So it's going to be hard for him to just go cold turkey is kind of the energy that I'm getting from that. But eventually I do feel like he will. Yeah, green-eyed. I really do feel like he'll not be completely honest. He'll work on phasing out. All right. Rich M. Last but not least. Rich M be I love how Rich M just be popping up. I never know when Rich M gonna be here. Now, Rich M is not as bad as John. John will be in the shadows and you don't even fucking know. John was supposed to come to one of these damn. Don't make me, John, if you watch this, don't make me put no post up talking about can somebody find John Scott? Because where he at? Because we were supposed to get an update to his story. Don't make me do that. See, Irene, remember, he was supposed to give us an update, and we ain't got nobody's update because we supposed to figure out what's going on with that Pisces. Okay, we a family. You got to tell us your business. You can't tell us part of your business and then don't tell us all your business. Let me see. Rich M, I'm crying at this damn. I am crying at this question that you asked. Hold on. All right. To block or not to block? That is the question. So we're going to do, I know, I know, I can tell from the message. So we're going to do if you blocked, if you don't block. So then that way I can give you what happens if you do either or. Okay. Okay. What happens if Rich M blocks? Yeah, I can't do that love bombing shit. And then you want your space. This is a Virgo. Oh my God. Aren't you a Pisces, Rich M? To block. That's what I thought. Okay, to not block. Huh. So what's their outcome? Let's say they don't. Let's say he doesn't block. Huh. And if he does? Okay. Okay. It's interesting. If okay, this is what I will tell you. I'm not going to tell you to give patience, but I'm not going to tell you to not give patience. I want you to do what your intuition is telling you to do. If you just tune out everything else, what is your intuitive spirit say to you? However, I will tell you what I got. So if you decide that you are going to block, I do I do feel like initially I don't think that the Virgo will realize that you block them, or at least if the Virgo does realize that you block them, they'll try to find other ways to get in contact with you to figure out what happened. Ultimately, do I feel like you guys would continue on? No. I feel like it the buck would stop there, right? You free yourself, the buck stops there. The outcome is going to be the Seven of Pentacles in reverse with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, which is basically no communication, nothing grows. It's done. Or at least it's done for the time being. Now, if you decide to be patient, interesting enough, I have a question. Rich, does the Virgo say that the reason why they ghost or go silent is because they're working? Is that like one of the excuses? Because I kind of feel like I do feel like this person has feelings for you. I do feel like this person wants to see where y'all go to get somewhere. I also feel like for some reason this person does not know how to balance work and life. And I've okay, no, they don't go silent or ghost. She's just frustrating. Okay. Because what I will say is if it's like love bombing and then pulling back, I feel like this is less to do with how she feels about you and more to do with where she puts her focus. It's the balance. It's the balance shit. Having a little bit of a hard time balancing the two. I feel like she's working on something. I don't know. And it's like the pullback has something to do with work. Maybe her mind is on something, and so it affects her moods. But I do also feel like she's very prideful as well with the 9 of cups here. She doesn't want drama. She doesn't it's not like what she's trying to get, even though she's kind of creating that. I feel like ultimately, if you did just kind of learn how to be a bit more patient, understand how she flows, um, y'all will probably end up in a relationship, to be honest with you. I got overtime, 6 of Pentacles here, equal give and take. I got 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. That's a relationship. I got the Justice card. That's balance. But notice we got 6 of Pentacles and we got the Justice card. There's going to be balance. There will be balance. They'll start to be balance. I just feel like she sucks at it. She lacks balance. It's always extreme. Then she wants to take it slow. Yeah. Yep. She does lack balance. I'm going to look at one other thing. Shit. I asked how you can help or what you could do. And I got the King of Cups. Empathy, being empathetic, being a stable, empathetic person for her. I just saw the Hangman in the reverse. It's going to be something that actually kind of takes you out of your comfort zone. And have you talked to her about what you don't like? Because I feel like you need to also communicate how it's making you feel in order for you to actually get real change. And if you have already spoken to her about it, keep speaking to her about it. Like it needs to be something that is continued. Like you need to have to, like, this is something that is new that she's going to have to learn. I really do feel like you're right. She sucks at balance, but I do feel like she can get there. It's all to do with whether or not you want to be patient. You don't have to be, but just to kind of show if you're patient, it can get to this. If you're not patient, it just stops. Right. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like there's something that's more, that's a little bit deeper. Like she may be afraid to, she may have issues with commitment. And that's a whole other thing in itself. It's just going to depend on how long you want to be patient. I would agree to green-eyed devil. There is a lack of maturity that's there. Like she's gonna take time. It's definitely gonna take time for this one. But it's depending upon, is that the time that you want to take? Because if you don't want to, you for damn sure don't have to. That's right. Look, like I said, intuitively do what your spirit is telling you to do. Okay? Because you're not here to teach nobody how to do nothing. She got to figure that out for herself. I know that's right, Shay. You know, I never want to tell people don't wait. I always want y'all to definitely make those choices for yourself. Because you'll know how, you know what capacity you have versus what capacity you have. And I'm quick to block somebody. So if you asking Mia as the friend and not Mia as a reader, block them. Block. They looked at you funny, block them. Okay? You didn't like how they smelled that one day, block them. They was breathing heavy, block them. It's not going to work. Okay. Block them. Mm-hmm. Block, block, block. Oh, be like, what you say to me? Block. I'll block while the whole conversation going on. Block. Hang up, block. I told y'all I went and I looked for people that was associated with the people that I blocked to block them. I almost said something else. Block them just in case they wanted to look on their phone to see what I'm doing. You getting blocked over there too. So now you and your friend blocking. I don't even fuck with your friend, but they block. But that's just how I work. Okay. I'll block family members if I got beef with one of them. I don't care. Because they might look at your phone and to see if I block. Ain't no point. Block. I don't care. I'm over here drinking 2 drinks. All right, y'all. I'm going to get up off of here. Members, I'm going to start doing something a little bit different on Saturdays. I actually discussed it with Alex to kind of brainstorm. And I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do it tomorrow or not. You'll randomly see it. It'll pop up. But I want to do more lives for the members. The VIP elite. Okay. So that's more to come. More to come. Y'all might see me in a bonnet and a robe. All right. Y'all have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you so much for entertaining me, because y'all always do. Y'all always entertain. I love it. Okay. All right. I will talk to y'all later. You guys take care. Have a good Friday.